Faith. If I could just see Faith just one last time. Yes, definitely in my top 5. I met her through a friend. Easily the greatest pass of all time. Thank you, Binge. I'm eternally grateful. I really needed that pass. It was difficult with Faith. I never would have gotten that close to her without my boy. It was impossible. What made Faith a mission was the fact that she didn't live in Gomorrah. She came here to visit her grandparents. She was a cheese girl. She grew up here in Gomorrah, and that's how my boy knew her. When they were younger, they had this kids' romance thing. I first saw Faith in 2010. I remember it was game day and Argentina was playing Nigeria. Argentina won courtesy of a Hansa header in the 6th minute. I wasn't particularly impressed with that performance. Messi or Higuain didn't score, and I expected better. After the game, I went out to get some fresh air, and there I saw her. It was as if time stopped for a while. Everything proceeded in slow motion. It was like I was in a Scorsese movie, looking at the girl of my dreams. She was absolutely perfect. She had $1 million body, great ass, good thigh-to-ass ratio, flat stomach. She was fit like Serena Williams, yellow bone in complexion. She had freckles on her face. That day she had just done her hair, so she looked brand new. She was a stunner. I remember looking at her and thinking, nah, not today. Argentina had a bad day. Messi didn't score. I can't do anything today. I am useless. Of course, I was rationalizing the whole situation. The truth is that heartburn set in, and I didn't think I'd be able to talk to her. What was I going to say to her? After that, I always thought about her, thinking about how I missed a great chance and how I'd do anything for another chance. It was a while since I saw her again. I think I saw her again after a year. I was with my boy and it was like 8 p.m. and we saw Faith walking with a friend. I flipped. I was like, yo, Mfana, here's this girl again. They show off inquired, you mean her? I said, yes, do you know her? He said, sure, follow me. I couldn't believe my luck. We approached the two girls and hey, what do you know? He did know her. We talked and we exchanged names. Mixit was a dying technology, but I knew I'd be able to get Faith's number indirectly through that medium. So I asked and she gave it to me. I also asked her friend's number for some diversion. The whole interaction needed to be neutral. I deleted the friend's number when I got home and started work on Faith. We started chatting on Mixit and it was good for a while. So we took things to the next level and went to WhatsApp. I'm really not a social media guy, so it was all for her. I asked to see her in the flesh and I told her that I liked her, and gradually things started happening. We spent a lot of time together when she came visiting. She made my heart beat like bass. We would go on dates. It was great. On the second date, I screwed up. I don't know why I did that. I kept talking about this girl I had a crush on in primary who attended school with her. The girl I was referring to was a stunner, and Faith knew her, even though she downplayed it. Next thing I heard was how she didn't like how I spoke because I used a lot of tsotsital in my language. Like, why don't you speak properly? I was confused, but I realized I was in trouble. Like, that's how I talk. I can't change. She hinted I was too ghetto for her. She started drifting away from me. The more she pulled back, the more I advanced. It didn't look good. I came across as needy and insecure. I ended up letting her go. Lesson learned. Never talk about another girl when you are with the prospective. It's a simple one. I don't know how I missed that one. I wanted to make her insecure. It backfired. A fool's failed attempt. I did some introspection. Man, Faith was great. She was beautiful, smart, had a great sense of humor, banging body, and her laugh was incredible. She made me feel like Superman every time she laughed at my jokes. She was top quality.